Hey everyone, so I was the person who picked this week because I decided to be dramatic and just drop the bowl on the floor. But this week's topic is my first job.
My first job was being a secretary at an electrical company.
My first job was when I was 17 and in high school as a junior at Hollister Co.
Basically just filed papers, answered the phone, ran errands, and ate Klondike bars with a bunch of 80-year-old women.
Got to look at hard bodies all day. Woo!
My very first job was a paid internship at a law firm in Dallas.
So my first job was at the university. I didn't have a job in high school unlike most people because I had to take care of my little brother when both of my parents worked. From my first job, I learned that old people talk just as much crap as young people. Guess I didn't learn that much, huh? Just kidding.
I learned a lot from my first job.
I guess responsibility in being a young adult in the world, which is kind of important, I guess.
I learned how to deposit checks and pay for my texts.
So when I got my first check, as you know, 16-year-old, if you make $200, you're like, damn, I'm rolling in the dough. I'm about to go buy a car, make a down payment on a house.
I spent my first paycheck on a lot of Doritos,
Hamburgers from McDonald's.
a lot of Wendy's.
My first paycheck was helping me pay for food and rent and books.
I was spoiled for the majority of my life, so when I got cut off, I had to spoil myself. So when I started getting my checks, I kept up the habit and kept spoiling myself and not saving money. So I wish the Learn About Money program had started the habit early in me and taught me how to save money, especially now that I'm in college.
It's not a skill that they teach you at work. It's something that you kind of have to acquire through trial and error. And at the end of the day, you can avoid being in bad situations where, some people can't afford to pay rent or some people can't afford to pay their electricity bill and stuff like that. And that could just be avoided if you knew how to manage your money better.
But at the time, girl, I was dropping dollars. Still dropping dollars, but a little bit more wisely. So yeah, Lamp, please reach out to them children.
When I was younger, when I got taxes taken out, I was just like, hold up, why are you taking $60 out of my check?
I'm so damn tired of y'all taking money out of my paychecks. I'm so done with y'all. Oh, I can't say that.
It's ungodly. It's monstrous. It's more than you think that they need. If I get a paycheck that's over $1,000, they take away less taxes than if I get a paycheck that's around $700. How does that make sense? As long as they're going towards the good of America, take as many taxes as you want out of my account.
We have to help the government, I guess. I'm just gonna move to Canada.
It's fine, I get it, it's for the people, but at the end of the day, I'm not feeding them, I'm feeding me.
Paying for friends with no jobs. You know what? Coming from someone who didn't have a job and who had the kindness of strangers to pay for me every now and then, I don't mind doing it once or twice. Get on the corner, girl.
So when Isaac came to Houston to turn up with us the same weekend that he slit his nose open, my boyfriend at the time's car got declined, and that's a big no-no. So I ended up paying for his food, and much to the chagrin of my friends around me, they were side-eyeing me girl, you paid for his food, because it was a big deal back then, we're not balling like that. I mean, I was, so I paid for it, and the D was good, so, I mean, what if the D is that good?
Girl, another story. Girl.
Okay,
you want this dinner? You want this dinner?
I will pay for your pluckers.